So I got bored and started looking for a new game to play, and I decided on.
We make the sound of the satellite breaking through gravity. I am Jagger 67. I'm affected. You're selected.
Okay, that was enlightening. I'm sure if you're European, that probably did something for your T levels, but this game came out off the heels of the 2005 season at a time where F1 popularity in America was at an all-time low. So, that did nothing for me. Wow. That is very Y2K. Fucking music. I don't know what the default profile is on here, but we're gonna change that. Who do we want to be? What year is this? 2006? I have a fucking idea. There he is, our king, Scott Speed. And I believe that's what he went by when he was driving. Yeah, and we are not... I don't know how many fucking countries are gonna be in here. Oh. Right there. Wow, we have customization options. Wow, that's fantastic. Oh my god, we can be a woman? There is no way in 2006 we can be a woman. Women aren't real in the 2000s. That's wild. Alright, unreal. Well, we're just gonna be the default gentleman here. What's a decent looking helmet? Is there a helmet with freedom units on it? I saw a British one. Can we get a... No, we do not. Okay, you know what? Whatever, this red thing's looking tasty. Oh yeah, boys. Yes. Alright. Now that that's out of the way, what do we want to do? You know what? Immerse yourself in a full season. So this is just like season mode on the calendar, and then we have career, which is like, how long is this? Use an F1 driver and live the dream. 5 full seasons. Okay, so it's like the early Codemaster games. You know what? Let's go. And difficulty on an engine in a series that I've never played before, because obviously EA EA F1 is on a different engine than Codemasters F1, and you know what? It seems like the logical thing to do to put the entire thing on hard to begin with. Race distance 10%. Pre-race grid overview. Watch and listen to a rundown about the driver grid order. Fuck it, we want it. this is looking tasty. Let's go. To begin our F1 career, we need to get a team placement. And to do that, we're going to check the recruitment board. What's going on in news? Fighting season and prospect of only a few weeks left before the season opener in Bahrain. Okay, first of all, hold on. Can we do something about this music? Like, it's groovy, but I don't want to be talking over it. Well, first let's save, because I'm sure I'll delete my shit if I don't. Surely there has to be a way to just turn the music off. It was cool for about 40 seconds, and now I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of over it. Oh yeah, here we go. Look at that, music volume. That's beautiful. Look at that. Hell yes, brother. I'm not a big F1 nerd, so I don't know which teams were good and bad at the time, apart from like Ferrari and McLaren obviously being on top. I know Toro Rosso was the Red Bull feeder team, but I know Red Bull was relatively unproven at this point. But I really don't know much else besides that, other than the Jaguars were kind of shit and the BMWs were kind of mid-pack. Or Sauber, I suppose. And in spirit of Mr. Scott Speed, we are going to arrange a trial run at Magny Course with Toro Rosso. Hot lap test session. Beat the target time in a single lap. Alright. Let's see here. I think we have assists. I don't think oh yeah, we have auto which is good because we are on like PS2 button. We are not using the triggers. We're using X and square, my guy, to drive. This is old school. That went well. Here's our fucking lap. Well, we didn't make that. Retry? Yes, I can retry. So we need to find 6 seconds somehow. Strategy of like holding the left stick up at all times and trying to steer off the axis instead of just going like straight left and right. Try to kind of touching this. That's not good. Amazing. Whoa, turned me in the right direction. Some sort I failed the test a second time. Now I can't even retry. I just have to continue. Fantastic. Amazing. Can we just not retry? Did we just fail? Amazing. Yeah, Toro Rosso hates me. Well, we're a few years early for that in Scott Speed's career. But if they already hate me, whatever. Let's go to Aguari and see what they want me to do. And that's at Catalunya, so... beat the target time for a single lap over a distance of 10 laps. So we get 10 laps to turn in a lap that, Aguari is proud of. Yeah, so needless to say, this test didn't go any better, but after realizing the cars were far too loud and turning off the braking assist to try to find some extra time, we turned in a few more laps. The game already knows that the cars are obnoxiously loud, and instead of countering that, they just put the default volume at 50%. That's amazing. Steering assistance is on. Steering assistance. Let's turn braking assistance off. Keep. So he says this is a bad idea. This is all me now on the braking at least. And it looks like that might be the move. Alright guys, I think I've got it figured out. I think the braking assist is kind of an L. So, Aguari's giving us one more chance to kind of show our stuff here. I don't even think we're going to need all 10 laps here. I think with the braking assist off, I think I've got it figured out now. Because I can just throw it in there like Fernando Alonso and just go insane.
Got to ask you about those great passes. First on Michael Schumacher going into 130R.
Yeah, it was very nice. I knew he'd hit the brakes. You know, he has a wife and 2 kids at home.
And steering assist is still on, so even if I drive in an ultra deep here, I'm not super worried about spinning out. Oh my god. Dude, I've done that so many times in F1 2020. So yeah, that first lap was sloppy, and it was still better than anything we've turned in with braking assist on, so... After turning in a slightly better lap with braking assist off, it looked like I was going to be able to slowly get my time down and pass the test, but it didn't work out that way. And at this point in the video, I was already really, really tired, so I decided to go to bed and pick up the test in the morning for our last shot with MP1. Alright, so we are back. It is the wee hours of the morning, and, hello, MF1 Racing. We are arranging our final shot at making it as a Formula One driver, so back to Magny Course, and we'll see what they ask of me here. To beat the target lap for a single lap over a distance of 10 laps. Okay. Alright. We're gonna get a mulligan on that one. Even though that was my out lap. It feels like the MF1 kinda has a better top end than the Iguari. He's gonna break way later there. Spoiler alert, I did not find 6 seconds, and the rest of the test did not go great. Nice. I don't know why I gassed it up in the apex of the corner, but, you know, my genius knows no bounds.
Oh, yes. Sometimes my genius is... it's almost frightening.
A little Top Gear reference for you European scumbags out there. No offense to Europeans, I'm sorry, I love you. Oh, I crashed and failed the test. Well, that's fantastic. Okay. Yeah, lost the rear wing, so, what happens now? You have failed to gain employment with any of the teams. Please return when you have enough experience to compete at this level. Okay, so the career just ends. If you fail all 3 of your tests, the career just fucking ends, guys. That's nice. That's good to know. Fantastic. Okay. Well, speedrunners take note. I found a new strat to beat the fucking career mode. So, after speedrunning Scott Speed's career and ending his F1 career a year and a half early, we made some very important lifestyle changes to actually try to progress the game to a point where we could actually play it. Okay, chat. Let's try this again. Same settings. My name is Lee Wilson, and I will be your agent throughout your career in Formula One 2006. My role is to look after your professional interest and keep you informed of available jobs in the world of F1. My first job will be to set up a trial for you to show hiring teams what you can do, which is apparently nothing. Keep an eye on your inbox. Good luck. Lee Wilson. Date December 2nd, S1. There's no year, it's season 1. We keep track of things in seasons. This wasn't Scott Speed's rookie season actually in 2007 in F1. Thanks, Google, for not helping me in the slightest. You're fucking amazing. No, it was 2006. Look at that. Wow, and he ran 28 races and then got shit canned. Amazing. With Toro Rosso. I thought it was 2007 and 2008, but shows you how much I know about F1. He just like never score any points. Wow. Scott Speed never scored a fucking point. That's amazing. Okay. Well, anyway. In the spirit of Toro Rosso, let's see if we have better luck on the medium difficulty here. Be the target time for a single lap over distance 10 laps. Okay, so it's not a single lap test session anymore. I don't know why in my first playthrough they were like, hey. Sorry, I was checking my text messages. I'm recording this on Christmas, by the way, so. Just an FYI. It's looking like the target time is still the same on the medium difficulty. It doesn't scale down my target time or anything, which is pretty awful. So guys, I'm thinking we might just be f***ed here, because I don't know how I'm gonna find the time here. Oh my god. Yo, we just need 2 tenths. Maybe it did slow down the target time. Oh yeah, it did. By like 2 seconds. Because it was 117 before on this track. Well, there's the 2 tenths that we need if we can just stay on form here. Holy shit. And it invalidated my lap. God. That was 117, it was invalidated. not a great corner. We might still be okay though. You got it? You got it. We need to run into some laps. We got to be pretty here. And I guess right center hurts, but kind of over this, so. I think that's safe. No, we got it. We just got it up some more laps. Okay. Oh. That's still such a separate freak point here. Oh, that was the 117. I need it on hard. So I guess practice makes perfect. It wasn't valued that time though. To my knowledge. You cannot change the difficulty after you set the road. So we're just like I need it. I passed the test. Scott, that was a very impressive trial you took part in at Circuit des Nerfs Magnicours. Scuderia Toro Rosso Management, we're also taken aback by your skill, and they've offered you a seat with the team as a second driver for the season. Great job, Scott. Lee Wilson, sports agent. Can we just take the offer? Scuderia Toro Rosso would like to offer you the position of second driver. Contract period August 3rd of S1. Or no, it's in fucking... It's in European. It's in European, guys. We learned this in Spanish class. God, I sound like such a dumb American. March 8th, Season 1 to October 23rd, Season 1. They expect me to finish in the 20th position, and the expected number of team ability test wins is 1. Sign my f***ing name. Let's do this. Wow, that's a legible signature. Do we have any inbox? No, we do not. Alright. Let's go to Bahrain. How many races are in the season? Or how many drivers are in the field? That's what I want to know. I want to say at this point there's 12 teams on the grid. So I think we have 24 drivers. So 20th is maybe not out of the question here. We don't have any emails about Bahrain, so let's go to Bahrain. We have a news archive. She wants a testing standard, conduct pressure car test, driver. How do I can't even view this. Wow, I can't even view the entire news line. Amazing. Anyway, off to Bahrain. Start Grand Prix. Before you start the Grand Prix, Race Car Evolution will take you through 2 practice sessions to help automatically tune your car to suit both the circuit and your own driving style. Okay. Let's start Evolution. Wow, I know none of these guys. I mean, I know Takuma Sato because he's in IndyCar. I know Luizzi. We're going to look at how different levels of fuel affect the current car setup. We will run 4 tests, but you need to make sure you put in clean and consistent laps. Okay, so this really has a lot of depth to it. We've put on fresh tires and added a high fuel load to the car. This will give us the wear rates of fresh tires under heavy fuel load. This is actually a track I somewhat know, so there's really no excuse to kind of biff it here. Toro Rosso is not going to be excruciatingly fast, but I should be able to maybe challenge the midfield here. Well, I mean, I know Bahrain is barren, but in this game, man, it really looks barren. Wow! Oh my god, that is an amazing sound. We've changed the new tires for Warren ones so we can see how these perform when the car is running heavy. Okay, I suppose. Wow, yeah, those look Warren. Oh wow, look at the graph. Yeah, those are Warren. Wow, yeah, they're Warren. I'm not an F1 nut, so I don't know what regulation was back during this time. But I'm curious if there's more than one tire compound, and if more than one tire compound is required in the race. I mean, obviously there's more than one tire compound. They need wets to be able to race in the rain. But I'm wondering if there's any tire compound requirement like there are in later seasons in F1. I'm tempted to kind of inherit it. I just know so little about F1. I mean, I know a decent amount, but not like I know NASCAR, obviously. We've reduced the amount of fuel in the car now, so we can take a look at the tire wear rates when the car's running low with tires. Okay. God, that's such a good sound. We've gathered all the fuel and tire data we need for our race strategy recommendation. We will use this setup as a starting point for your first evolution test. You'll now be able to tune specific areas of the car to give you the best possible setup for the circuit. Remember, driving clean laps will give us the best results. Evolved. So, as the session continued, I went through the list and evolved every little subsection of the car. Unlike the fuel and tires segment, none of the other ones grayed out. So I think the fuel and tires segment was required while the rest were optional. Basically how it worked is for each segment that you selected, it would give you a fine tuning, like a measurement on that area of the car, and you would run it and you would say, do you want to run the new setup that you just drove, or did you like the previous one better? And to my knowledge, when I tested it for quite a while, it appeared that you would just do that infinitely. So eventually I did back out and we moved on to qualifying. Alright, qualifying. For the sake of me having less to edit, because I think this is going to be my first attempt at a non-long form video, I'm going to try the editing tactic to try to kind of differ the kind of content that I put out. I'm thinking...
Thiago Montero is quickest in Sector 1.
I'm just going to run one lap and just wherever I turn in, just call it good. Nice. Help me out, game. Thanks. Tire's cold again. Okay. Thanks a lot for your I'm picking it up.
Fernando Alonso completes his flying lap. We'll continue with session 3 of qualifying in a few moments. With session 2 completed, the number of drivers is now down to 10. This session will determine the order for those final 10 cars. All previous times become irrelevant again, and now it's every man for himself to try and gain that coveted pole position. We have Juan Pablo Montoya leaving the pit lane, signalling the start of the third session. So there we have it. From 10th to pole, the grid order looks like this. It's been an exciting and busy hour of qualifying with some interesting results. We've enjoyed it, and we look forward to seeing you for tomorrow's race.
So qualifying was not unlike any other F1 qualifying. 3 sessions, obviously, and the default setup had 3 tanks of fuel, which I promptly ran out in all 3 sessions. I wasn't even able to attempt to coast it back to the pit road. It kicked me out and just auto took me back to the garage before I could even hit the commitment line. So with that, we secured the pole by over 2 seconds on our first attempt and moved on to the race.
The waiting is over and you join us live in the desert for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Formula One's popularity knows no bounds. They may not have had any home teams or drivers here, but our Arabian hosts are still big fans. Whether it's horses, camels or F1 cars, Bahrain certainly loves its racing. The Formula One Roadshow has truly arrived in the Middle East and we're all set for a real sizzler. This is race day in the desert. Pretty much perfect weather conditions for racing here today, so we should see some very competitive lap times during this race. You have pole. This is a great chance for him to grab some points. Second on the grid is Michael Schumacher. They're followed by Fernando Alonso in third. Jenson Button lines up fourth. Nico Rosberg fifth. Kimi Raikkonen is next to him in sixth. Felipe Massa lines up seventh. Rubens Barrichello completes row 4.
It seems like an age for the drivers waiting for the lights to signal the start of the race. The race is go, go, go!
Number 1, you're leading. First place. Take it easy out there until the tyres are shown as green on the indicator. Whilst they're blue, you'll have less traction.
I like how it's got the old school 2000 flag so it counts down instead of up. Start seemingly really easy. If I do a long play of this game, I want to restart the career and tweak some settings for sure, including moving it up to hard and just kind of suffering through the testing sessions. And also making a different driver profile because of Scott Speed is in this game, which I'm 90% sure he is. I don't want there to be like a duplicate driver when I move to a different team. If I do decide to run kind of like a whole career mode here. Oh, and also increase race length, because 10% just seems a little short. Given what we have to go through in qualifying and practice to even get to this point, 6 laps just seems silly.
Got information that sectors 2 and 3 are under full yellows, so make sure you slow down enough and remember no overtaking. Alright, so this should be our in lap. This is lap 3.
don't know what the phantom caution was, because there was nothing there by the time I got around the track. But crew chief never called that we were back under green, so.
According to our computers, the tires are accumulating some wear now. Just keep an eye on it.
Back tires are starting to wear and the front ones aren't even freaking warmed up yet. The front right at least. We almost made it. Hello? Hello? What? We ran out of gas? We couldn't make it to our box? Oh my god. Okay, whatever. Well, good win, Nico Rosberg. Holy shit. Villeneuve, Button, also retired. Unreal. I don't even know where our teammate finished. Dude, what a freaking... Oh my god. Yeah, I can't see specific race results past that. I wanted to see where Luigi finished. Unfreaking real. Whatever. Okay. Well, yeah, that's F106 at least. Can I can change race length, but I don't think I can change difficulty. Okay. Well, anyway, that was F106. Yeah. Fantastic. Yo guys, if you made it to the end, thank you so much. I really hope you enjoyed the video. This is my first attempt at taking a swing at a shorter, like, edited style of playthrough. I've seen a lot of different creators shift towards this format a lot in recent years, and it seems to be drawing a lot of engagement, so please let me know what you think. If you'd like to see more F106, I actually really enjoyed playing this. Once I got a few little speed bumps worked out, and I'd totally be down to play more of it, either in this format, or if you guys would rather see a traditional long play with commentary and webcam like I usually do, or I might even bounce between the two per episode. Believe it or not, I was actually able to get this video out in 2 days. I recorded the first half of it on Christmas Eve, and then I woke up Christmas morning to record the second half of it and do all the editing, and then I let it render while I drove across town to a Christmas dinner, so you're either seeing this like late Christmas Day or early in the morning on Boxing Day, or Kwanzaa, if you even care, depending on how many technical errors I have rendering it out. Whatever you guys celebrate, happy holidays and have a safe new year. I know I wasn't very active this year in terms of videos, but I'm really hoping to get back to it next year. I'm still trying to finish up a slew of different projects I've started on the channel, but this video was a nice change of pace, and I enjoyed the little side quest of getting it out real quick. Happy New Year, y'all.